Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking me. How was your day so far?
It was good.
It is good? Okay,
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
nice. So I would like to know more about you, considering we are meeting for the first time.
Okay, ma'am. My name is Anushka. I'm connecting to you from Faridabad. I'm 13 years old. I'm a
Hmm.
ninth grader. And in my free time, I like to listen music and do art and craft activities.
Great, wonderful. Okay. And anything else that you like to do apart from these two?
Yes, sometimes I like to read books as well. I am reading currently a book, The Alchemist.
The Alchemist, wonderful. And
Yes,
how do
ma'am.
you find the book so far?
So far the book is very nice. It tells about real life experience and it's very nice.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Nice to know about you, Anushka. I'll introduce myself now. My name is Meghna Manjunath. I hail from a city called Mysore, which is in Karnataka. I have been a virtual tutor for over 3 years and an offline educator for children for 2 years. So this is about me.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me, Anushka, what brings you on a platform English Yari?
I want to become a communicate. I want to become a speaker
Hmm?
with with no doubt that I am speaking wrong. I want to enhance my English communication skills. So this
Hmm?
summer vacation, I am going to spend my whole summer vacation on enhancing my communication skills.
Wonderful. Excellent. Very good. I'm so happy to see that you are very clear with your goal and what you want to achieve. Wonderful. Good job. Okay.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
now there are two things that I want to share with you. So when you were sharing about your hobbies, you said you like to listen music,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So
Yes.
now there is a small error in this short sentence. So can you try guessing what is missing?
I like listening to music.
Correct, you're right. So the preposition to is important here.
Okay.
Okay, so we always say, I like to listen to music,
Okay,
right?
ma'am.
Listen to music. Okay, so another sentence you said, speak wrong, right? So would that be correct though? Or can you rephrase that for me?
Speak incorrectly.
Okay, fine. Or frame incorrect sentences,
Yes.
even better, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, because we cannot speak wrong, but we may frame incorrect sentences and say them out loud, right?
Okay.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
great, wonderful. Okay, so tell me, Anushka, what would you like to talk about today?
As the same given assigned topic to us.
You're okay with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great, wonderful. So, before we dive into the topic, for you to feel a bit more comfortable while you're speaking to me, I'll just ask you some general questions about you so that you feel more comfortable speaking to me
Okay,
about
ma'am.
it. Okay,
Okay.
and then we will switch to the session topic. Okay,
Okay.
are you ready?
Sure. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. All right. So now I want you to tell me two things that you love about your family.
First of all, they care about me and give me unconditional love. One
Hmm?
thing is that, and the other thing is that I can celebrate any festival with them, and the other
Hmm?
I can share my happiness, my sadness,
Hmm.
anything. So these two things I like about my family.
Excellent. Very good. Okay, so that shows you're close to your family, and so is your family close to you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
great. Now, I want you to pick any two moments which taught you something about yourself or about someone around you, or generally that situation taught you something.
Okay.
Hmm.
So it is a situation of my birthday, my 13th birthday.
Hmm.
At that time, my siblings and cousins. Because of their mistake, my cake got ruined, and
Okay.
I was crying. But at
Hmm.
that time, I handled the situation that I was crying, but still I learned how to handle these kind of situations. That at the moment, if you get any kind of difficulties or challenges, so how I should manage them.
Deal with it. Deal with it.
Yes,
Right?
deal with it.
Okay.
Yes,
Hmm.
ma'am.
So, how did you deal with that situation? Can you tell me more? What happened that your cake
Yes,
got
ma'am.
ruined? What was your reaction? How did you gather yourself together?
First of all, my mother told me that your cake is ruined. So I thought that
Hmm.
it must be a little bit. So
Ah.
after that, we did photo session,
Hmm. Hmm.
and when it was time to cut the cake, and
Hmm.
when I saw the cake that it is too much ruined. So I was very
Hmm.
sad that, but fortunately, one side of the cake uh,
Hmm.
was perfect and it
Hmm.
was not ruined. So
Hmm.
my mother did something and made the cake something like that.
Hmm.
It wouldn't look
Okay.
bad that it is ruined. Nobody will
Hmm.
think that it is ruined.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
after that,
Hmm.
after I cried, so she did that, and after
Hmm.
I celebrated my birthday.
Okay. So this situation taught you that things may go bad, or
Yes, ma'am.
sometimes things may go against you or against your wishes, but you still have to get yourself together or
Yes,
pull
ma'am.
yourself up, right?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Very good. Excellent. Second situation.
Second situation is that when
Hmm.
I was in sixth class, I
Hmm.
got an ability section in my
Hmm.
who those whose students percentage is very high. We go
Hmm.
in that section is called ability section. So
Okay.
I went
Hmm.
in that. So I became overconfident that I know everything. That so after
Hmm.
that my score was good, but other students were better than me.
Hmm.
So at that time, I got to know that I should not be overconfident on anything. Being confident is good, but not being overconfident is not good.
Okay.
So
So, what exactly happened in that situation? Was a question asked to you, or how did you realize that being overconfident
it
is a
was
bad
when
thing?
it was the result of our final examination. So I saw that my some percentage was something like 85 or 84,
Hmm.
but I didn't make it to top five. So
Hmm.
I was very sad. And
Hmm.
after that, I got to know that the highest percentage is 88%. Still, I didn't
Hmm.
make it. So
Hmm.
at that time, I got to know that there are other students who are better than me. So I need to
Hmm.
work and no need to be overconfident.
Hmm.
And after that, in seventh class, I did
Hmm.
hard work and I
Hmm.
achieved my goal.
Hmm.
And I got
Okay.
first rank in
Very good.
seventh class.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm so happy to hear that. And you seem to be a bright student from the beginning itself, I suppose.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Now, if you had to tell me three things that makes you smile or happy. Okay. So apart from naming those three things or three person or individuals, I would want you to tell me why did you specifically pick them?
Okay.
Hmm.
First is my cousin.
Hmm.
She's eight months old and she's
Hmm.
very cute. And whenever I go to her, she talks to me, and I feel very happy that there is someone who waits for me. That now she'll
Hmm.
come and she will play with me. So I feel very happy with her. So she makes me smile. And
Okay.
one other one is my sibling.
Hmm.
She is she also sometimes make me angry as well, but
Hmm.
sometimes she makes me smile because she does things which she does things which are more mature than her age. Like
Hmm.
sometimes, so for example, if I when I was crying on my birthday,
Hmm.
she was asking that why are you crying? Please,
Hmm.
please stop crying.
Hmm.
I will bring another cake for you.
Oh.
So she does like
Okay.
that.
Okay. So when somebody tries to
Console.
help you, yes,
Yes.
correct. You're right. So console is the word we use,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So she consoled you
Yes,
during that
ma'am.
situation. Very good.
Yes.
You got the word on your own. Excellent. Okay. Third person or a thing.
Third person is my mother.
Hmm.
That she helps me every time if
Hmm.
if I'm stuck in a situation where my deadline for the project is tomorrow.
Hmm.
First of all she will ask me that why did you procrastinate your work, but after that she helps me as well. So
Hmm.
she makes me happy
Hmm.
every time.
Okay. So all the mothers seem to be the same, right? They
Yes, ma'am.
question us.
Mothers and parents as well.
Yes,
Father.
correct. Correct. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, if you had to share with me three unique qualities about you, it could be good ones or it could be not so good ones also. What would that be? Which makes Anushka stand out from others?
Okay.
Hmm.
So first of all is that everyone says that I'm a topper,
Hmm.
but I don't behave like them
Okay.
because
Hmm.
because I've seen many toppers. They are every time studying and studying. They
Hmm.
don't speak with their friends. They don't chat with their
Hmm.
friends and don't
Hmm.
interact. So they ask me
Hmm.
that you score good marks, but
Hmm.
how are you not like?
Hmm.
But how are you being like us?
Hmm.
Because they
Okay.
ask that toppers are always studying. I ask that this is
Hmm.
just a superstitious belief that everyone has said, stereotypes
Okay.
about
Correct.
toppers. But
Correct.
they I have seen many of my friends are also like that. They score good marks, but
Hmm.
they are like others as
Hmm.
well.
So a lot of toppers, they seem to be only into their books,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
They would not know how to manage time, right?
Yes.
Or rather, they give all their time for studying, right?
Yes,
They
ma'am.
miss out on other moments that one can create with their family
Yes,
and
yes,
friends,
yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great, wonderful. So this means to some extent you could also be humble, right? So
Yes,
if
ma'am.
humble would be when somebody seems to be down to earth, does not show off at all,
Yes,
right?
yes, ma'am.
So you could say humble, grounded, or you can say very down to earth. You could
Okay.
even say that. Okay,
Okay,
these are
ma'am.
the three words which you can use. It's not just in this context, but let's say somebody is extremely rich, seems to be a millionaire, but sits with all of us, has lunch with us, will chat with us, right? So
Yes.
then we are going to say that he is such a humble person. He
Yes, ma'am.
is down to earth, right?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
great. What about other two qualities?
Other two qualities.
Hmm.
One is that I can make anyone happy.
Hmm.
That I
Okay.
can cheer up anyone. For example, if my one of my friend is sad because they scored bad marks or something
Hmm.
like that,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
I can cheer them up. That no need to be sad.
Hmm.
And one more thing is that the third quality. I don't
Hmm.
know that it makes me unique or not, but every
Hmm.
time we go, if there is any celebration,
Hmm.
almost every time
Hmm.
uh, I prepare for celebration. For example, if
Hmm.
it's anyone's birthday, so
Hmm.
I decorate the house.
Hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
so
You take the initiative on your
yes,
own,
ma'am.
right? So you initiate things, you like to take things forward,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
great. Wonderful. I'm so happy knowing more about you, and I can see how quick you are in answering to my questions. That makes me even more happy and clearly shows that you're very smart.
Yes, thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay, good job. So now that I've gotten to know about you, and now you seem to be more comfortable speaking to me, right? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So now we can switch to the session topic. So you are okay with the topic, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we have very interesting topic. Let's hit the road. Planning a road trip adventure. Are you familiar with this phrase? Let's hit the road.
Let's hit the road means
Huh.
starting a journey with excitement.
Correct. Yes. So hit the road as in you have begun the journey,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Okay, great, wonderful. So, if you could invite any three celebrities or well known personalities to join on your road trip, right? Then who would you pick and why?
First of all, I would pick up. I don't have
Hmm.
what do we say,
Hmm.
specific
Hmm.
person
Hmm.
as a celebrity who is my favorite, because I don't
Hmm.
watch movies or
Hmm.
like that
Hmm.
something.
Hmm. Hmm.
And a well-known person, if it would be from past,
Hmm.
so APJ Abdul Kalam, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam,
Very good.
because I want to know that how did he got this success to he got the success, and what
Hmm.
are his vision on academics, on
Hmm.
India. So these
Hmm.
are the things I will talk with him.
Hmm.
And I don't think so I would invite anyone else,
Hmm.
because
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you just want to go on a road trip with him and learn more about education, his vision, and goals, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Excellent. Okay. Now imagine you're planning a surprise road trip for a friend. Okay. Where
Okay.
would you take them according to what they would be like? And what activities would you include so that you make it unforgettable for them? For that friend of yours.
Okay, so first of all, I will for instance, I'll take one friend.
Hmm.
Her hometown is in mountains, so I will not take her to the
Hmm.
mountains.
Hmm.
So I'll plan a surprise trip to the
Hmm.
beaches, and
Hmm.
we will purchase everything. Not everything, but
Hmm.
what do we?
Hmm.
Some moments to keep those moments forever,
Hmm.
and
So
I
you'll
would.
purchase those items which will help you capture the moments. Is that
Yes,
what you
ma'am.
mean?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Hmm.
And we will go to the resort and do all the activities available there. Go
Hmm.
to paragliding and
Hmm.
boating, some everything,
Hmm.
and so
Okay. Basically, all wonderful in outdoor activities, right?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So one thing here, we don't say go to paragliding, but you will say we will go for paragliding. We
Okay,
will try paragliding. You can say that. Okay.
okay,
Okay. All right. Great. So all outdoor activities sounds exciting.
yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Great. So now let's do a small activity where there is fill in the blanks. Okay.
Okay,
So I want you to head to the fifth page of the session notes and you will see a section called as fill in the blanks with the options you are
yes,
given.
ma'am.
Okay. All right. So now what we are going to do is that there are two parts to this. Okay.
Okay,
One is the fill in the blanks, of course, which you just saw. But your fill in the blank answers will only make sense if you have chosen the options with the other part of this activity. Okay.
okay,
So I want you to scroll up and you will see let's plan the ideal road trip for you, a section.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you can see there are two options given. Okay.
Yes,
So you will
yes,
have to pick either one, whichever you like, and then based on that, you will be filling in the blanks.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So let's see the first one. It says bike or car.
So I would prefer to go by car.
Hmm. Okay. Why?
Why? Because it would be more safe if we are
Hmm.
if while reaching our destination it gets darker, and in the night maybe some chances of being robbed, or some
Hmm.
wild animals as well. So
Hmm.
it is
Hmm.
more
Hmm.
secure.
Okay. Very good. You may encounter with some wild animals as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Excellent. Second one, solo or group trip?
Group trip,
Group
because I
trip?
like to be with my friends and family.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
a group
Okay.
trip.
Okay. Very good. And which place would you like to visit if you go on a group trip now?
Now
Hmm.
I would
Hmm.
like to visit a place which is not
Hmm.
discovered yet, something like
Hmm.
hidden gems,
Hmm. Hmm.
because it would be less crowded and
Hmm.
more peaceful, and
Hmm.
we will be able to enjoy everything there.
Hmm.
So hidden
Okay.
gems.
Excellent. Very good. Fourth one.
Fourth one is staying in a hotel, because it would be
Hmm.
more safer for us
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
stay in a hotel because of all the facilities available there,
Hmm.
and because camping in the woods may be
Hmm.
dangerous for us.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Very good. Last one. Which of the two road trip dangers look more fatal? Falling
I think
asleep at the wheel or wildlife crossing?
I think falling asleep at the wheel,
On the wheel. You could also
on the
say
wheel.
that, right?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
great. Excellent. Yes, that's very, very dangerous, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we can try the fill in the blanks with the options you have chosen above, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, can you start reading the sentence?
Yes, ma'am. I
Hmm.
plan to go on a thrilling road trip adventure uh, in a car, and I
Hmm.
intend to travel with a group. In a
Hmm.
group, I'm eager to explore hidden gems because it would be more peaceful, and it would be less crowded for me, and I would be able to explore every corner of the place I have visited. And
Hmm.
after that, once I reach my destination, I would love to stay in a hotel, because however, my biggest fear is falling asleep at the wheel.
Hmm.
In order to avoid this, I am planning to take sufficient sleep before going to the trip, and
Hmm.
make regular pit stops.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Good job. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
So you can instead say, I to avoid this, I plan to get at least 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep. Okay,
Okay.
you don't take sleep, but I want to get 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep or sound sleep. You could even
Okay.
say sound sleep, right?
Okay.
Okay, great, wonderful. So far, have you gone on a road trip? If yes, you could tell me more about it. If you have not yet gone on a road trip, then you could tell me about any of your trips which has been very memorable for you.
I have gone on a road trip with my family,
Hmm.
and with my uncle
Hmm.
to Uttarakhand.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
it was very amazing experience, and
Hmm.
it felt surreal to be there, because
Hmm.
it was so calm, and the
Hmm.
peace I can't explain. It felt so peaceful
Hmm.
there, and all this the nature was quite scenic, and I
Hmm.
felt very nice there.
Hmm.
And at the pit stops, we would love to explore other plants, and there were
Hmm.
some flowers as well. We
Hmm.
went to many popular places as well,
Spots? Hmm. Hmm.
such as Jageshwar Dham,
Hmm.
and what do we Bhimtal, other
Hmm.
places.
Hmm. Hmm.
So Nana Devi
Okay.
Temple and these
Hmm.
places I visited. So
Okay.
it was a surreal experience for me.
Okay, very good. Yes, Uttarakhand is a beautiful state. I have been there, and even though it was quite chilly, even during the summer month, yet it was very refreshing to be there. Right? Great.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Wonderful. So, you had some great things to share with me, Anushka, and I thoroughly enjoyed knowing more about you, what you like to do, right? So,
Yes.
as you already know, the time has almost come to an end. and it is important for me to provide you feedback, right? So,
Yes.
firstly, I must say that kudos to your confidence and the way you present yourself. I'm extremely happy the way you present yourself with a constant smile that you have and the way you quickly answer to the questions, which is excellent. Okay, it already shows
Thank you,
that you
ma'am.
are a good speaker for your age. Okay,
Okay,
however,
ma'am.
we'll have to work on making you a better speaker, right? So,
Yes,
how
ma'am.
do we do that? Is firstly, we will have to work on your sentence structuring. Okay, so
Okay.
for that, I would suggest you to slow down when you are speaking. Okay,
Okay,
so
ma'am.
as you already know, that you may have had a habit of immediately answering, or you may feel the urge to quickly answer before you forget your ideas, right? But
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can slow down whenever you're having conversations. Okay,
Okay.
the reason being, when you slow down, you're giving yourself some time, few seconds, to frame the sentences in a better manner, right?
Okay.
Because a lot of times what happens is that you started the sentence in a way, but again there was a break. For example, you said she also break sometimes break, and then again you continued. There were
Yes,
many such
ma'am.
sentences where there were breaks and you were not sure how to take it forward, right?
Yes.
So
Yes,
another
ma'am.
practice what you could do is, whenever you're reading books, more than focusing on the story, focus more on the sentence structuring. How are they structured? Where is the subject? Where is the object? Where is the verb? How they have put it all together.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
So when you see that slowly, you can also start practicing that every day to be
Okay, ma'am.
better. Okay.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
you have to work a bit on pronunciation, because there seems to be a bit of your mother tongue influence, I think, wherein you try to give a bit of stress at the end of the words, right?